Hey, hey, it's your girl KB. Messy bun and all. Child, I was trying to fix it, did something and knocked down again. Tried to fix it, did something and knocked down again. I said, listen, like they say in church, come as you are. I'm coming as I am, and y'all gonna take me as I am. Love me for me and the entertainment I bring to these reviews, okay? You ain't gotta look at this bun sliding down the side of my head, okay? Anyway, today we are reviewing my fave reality show, Married to Medicine. That's what we doing. I feel like I got my notes my notes feel low. Maybe it's fine. Married to Medicine, y'all. I had to, cause my you know how you can't screenshot stuff, like you can't screenshot shows on your phone or your tablet and stuff. So I was, at one point it was letting me do it on my computer, on my desktop, because when I first did the first one, it was like trailers or something, it let me do that one, but then it wasn't letting me do it no more. So I was like, y'all, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get these screenshots. And so I had to Google and look up toggling this setting off to be able to take the screenshots without them blacking it out, and I finally got it. So here we are, season 12, episode 8, girls trip -1. Cheers. So the girls are going to Miramar Beach. Contestant wanted to do a girls trip. They don't want to go far because they're like, listen, if I got to haul ass back to Atlanta, I ain't trying to have it be far. She said, okay, I'll check on some things and I'll see where we can go. They're going to Miramar Beach. This kind of excited me because I'm going to Miramar Beach with my family in July. I think it's no, we're not doing 4th of July weekend anymore, but the end of July, we're going to Miramar Beach. So I'm excited. My cousin. You my cousin? No, I'm your husband. You my husband. Say my name. I be tickling myself. It's special. But yes, girl, we're going to the beach. And my baby gonna be so excited. She don't know yet. I got a 4-year-old. You can't tell kids you're doing something fun in the future because they're gonna ask you every day. So she's not gonna know we're going to the beach until 2 weeks before we went to the beach at most. Okay, it might be the day before. We might just start packing and she see me pack up beach toys like, girl, what you doing? Oh, girl, I ain't tell you we going to the beach. Listen, all of my trips this year are focusing around her so far. I mean, I ain't got the 2 planned just yet, but both of them are like, oh, Melina would love this. She better be grateful for this sacrifice I'm making, okay? Anyway, to the review. We start with seeing all the ladies getting packed for the trip. We go by everybody's house. Only thing that stood out to me, Toya and Eugene. They cracked me up. That's first, Toya and Eugene, because she was like, oh my God, Eugene, these girls are crazy. It just be so stressful hanging out. Eugene told her to pack some oxytocin. She said, how am I get them to take some oxytocin? He said, no, you take some oxytocin. She said, I gotta be on drugs to hang with my friends. Well, it's the impression that you give, Toya. My God. You're always screaming. Even the arguments you're not even a part of, you just jump in there to add your 2 cents just so y'all yelling. I want to yell too. I got stuff to yell about. That's how I feel about Toya, because she just be, whoocha. Next that stood out to me, contestant Scott. She's telling Scott about everything that happened at Angel's party. Everybody was arguing. He was like, your trip gonna be chaos. This about to be a big old mess. And then Simone, mad that Heavenly was trying to make it seem like Simone and Cecil have marital issues. Simone, y'all do have marital issues. You literally told her so. You literally told her so. She's like, basically, Heavenly needs to worry about her marriage, her family, why her husband lying to her and didn't tell them about the son for all these years. Tell that to Heavenly face. She probably did, because the way some things moving and like the way people talking, it seems like Simone said something, like we missed something. Whatever Simone said before Heavenly said, "You don't be mad at me because your husband and I," whatever she said about Cecil, it feels like we was missing something. And I feel like they do that a lot. I feel like they do that too much for my liking, because Dr. Simone had the shortest straw. Because don't get me wrong, this is not me haping. This is not me caping for Heavenly. Heavenly be wrong a lot. She's still in problematic faith, but I can absolutely call it out and say that she be wrong. But I feel like since she is that volatile, say something inflammatory, get it started type of girl, it's giving production is leaning into that, and it's wanting us to think she just be blowing up out of nowhere when stuff be said to incense her. Okay, so it's like, baby, show the whole thing. Don't start in the middle, start at the beginning, and don't cut nothing out. So Heavenly's talking to Daddy. Daddy, should I go, Daddy? Daddy, I don't even know if I want to go, Daddy. Because Simone, she crazy, Daddy. I just can't be her punching bag, Daddy. She just unhinged, Daddy. I don't know what to do. I don't even want to go. I don't even think I should go.
I mean, if you want to go, buddy. I mean, why are you going if you don't want to talk to anybody, buddy? I mean, but if you want to go.
You know what? I don't even want to go. I don't want to go. Why would I go? Why am I packing? I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I don't want to go on this trip with these hoes and they doing this.
Okay, but buddy, we're going to have to work on that cussing.
Oh, Daddy. Really? I cuss a lot? Annoying. Daddy. So the ladies are headed to the airport to go to Florida. Contessa's excited. You know, she is her happiest when the men aren't around and she just gets to look at the ladies, maybe even some bikinis. Of course, you're going to take them to the beach. We know how Contessa get down, okay? We know how she wants to get down, at least. So, yeah, girls trip, no boys allowed, no boys allowed. She's super excited. Simone and Quad make up, and I swear to God, it happened in a blink of an eye. Did anybody even apologize? Or did they just say, hey? Like, what is happening? It'd be real odd to see them fight in one episode, but back cool the next episode. And I hear some people like, oh, that's how sisters do. If you really have a deep friendship or been knowing somebody so long, that's how sisters do. I wouldn't know. I ain't grow up with no sisters in the house. I got sisters, but they weren't in the house with me. So we not close like that to where we fighting and making up like that. We not. So I guess I just chalk it up to, this is reality TV. It's reality TV. They know the formula at this point. As much as they can't stand each other, they would take up for each other if an outsider tried it. If somebody outside of this Married to Medicine Gates tried it, I feel like they would, you know, for the most part. Not everybody. But for the most part, I think there is a baseline love and respect amongst 80% of this group. Not everybody, just 80%. So I guess Simone and Quad, they all hugged up, they happy, they giggling. Quad said their vacation, Simone, is way better than home, Simone. I said, yeah, because she like looking at y'all in bikinis too. Duh. Okay. In the car, Jackie, this is cracking me up. Like, Simone, why is one hand a little ashier than the other? As if I didn't lotion them both. So the ladies are in the car. They're split up into two cars, of course. Jackie turns around to Simone and starts telling her how she was on 10 and this, that, and the third. Simone's like, listen, all of your people was on 10. So if you're not addressing them, don't address me. I said, period. Because Angel did the same thing at the party, trying to come at Simone. Like, I mean, yes, Simone might get to be the loudest. Simone might be the loudest. So that's the immediate, like, gosh, Simone, da da da. But we're not going to act like she the only one to be turning up. Like she said, all of them was on 10. Did she start it, though? I'm trying to remember. Did she start it? I don't remember. I think so. But still, no, Quad started it. Quad walked up to Simone. But anywho, don't address me if you weren't addressing them. She says that Heavenly was putting out some stuff that, she didn't do. She's mad that Heavenly's calling her aggressive, acting like she shoved her, because it could do damage to her medical business, to her, her practice, her being a doctor. It could do damage to that. Simone, baby, sister, Spellman sister, my Spellman sister, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Baby, you have displayed all types of aggression on this show. Just because you ain't put your hands on nobody does not mean you have not shown aggression, okay? If people was gonna have an opinion of you from this show to carry over into your real life, into the practice, baby, they would already have it. It will be set in stone, okay? The way that you fight with Quad, baby, that's way more of a bigger turnoff than Heavenly saying that you're aggressive, as if Heavenly name, is going to be the one that makes people like, oh my gosh, I can't go to her practice because Heavenly said she's aggressive. I get you. It's annoying. You can be mad about it, but trying to make it seem like it's going to damage your business. Girl, if that's the case, you being on this show altogether damaged your business. And you seem pretty booked to me. You seem like you're trying to get out the baby delivering business. So I think your business is safe because you've shown your ass quite a few times on this show, and you still got patience. So what are we talking about? They get to the house. It's beautiful, beautiful, girl, gorgeous pool. So they're contestants are like, I got the best room. I'm the host. I got the best room, and y'all gonna draw straws. Whoever gets the longest straw, they get to go first. The next people 5 seconds behind them. The next people 5 seconds behind them. Whatever. It was funny because mine was Mimi like like she was getting ready to jump at some double dutch. Waiting on her turn to run up the stairs. So she lets the newbies know before they even get to doing this, well, y'all ain't gotta pick no straws because y'all gonna be sharing a room. I'm talking to Brandy and Angel. I just thought about something. Okay, no. I was gonna say, is Toya the only one that's not medicine? But Quad's not medicine either. So Toya and Quad are the only ones that's not medicine nowadays. Since they have Brandy and Angel that are nurses, they're medicine. So yeah, is this the first time where the medicine outnumbers the non-medicine ladies? This might be. So the house is beautiful. They finna pick the rooms. Once Angel and Brandy found out that they sharing a room, they was both like, what? We sharing a room? What? Angel talking about, I got 6, 7 bedrooms at home. What you mean I'm here sharing a room? Brandy like, I just left my kids at home. I'm on vacation. What you mean I gotta share a room? Girl, stop. Y'all know that this is the way of this trip. This is the way of this cast. You are a newbie. Y'all, Brandy be getting hazed. We're gonna get there in a minute. Y'all ain't getting hazed like the newbies usually do. Well, Angel's not. So they getting ready to go up the stairs. Toya runs up the stairs. She about to pull Quad down, try to get there. She goes straight to the room with the balcony. She said, I know floor plans, okay? I know floor plans, okay? I said, I'm sure you do, Toya. You've moved a million times. You could probably get around any house with your eyes closed just from seeing the outside. You could probably draw the floor plans in your sleep. We know, Toya. We know. You know floor plans. You are the floor plan. So they showed the newbies at their room, baby, and they are pissed. They are so mad. It's got 4 bunk beds that are like full size and then a queen size. Angel and Brandy are not really feeling it. Ain't no bathroom attached. And Angel talking about she finna have some PTSD from having 5 sisters in one bed in one bathroom growing up. I said, Lord. So Angel, she sits down on the queen bed. I said, did y'all discuss which bed was happening? Did y'all flip a coin, or did you just say, I'm taking this bed? Type deal. Like, I was wondering about that off rip, but neither here nor there, because we got bigger fish to fry, okay? Angel looks over to Brandy and is like, so you got good energy? Because I need great energy around me when I go to sleep. I just really need good energy. Brandy like, yeah, I got good energy. She ain't really thinking about it too much because she just like, okay, sure. And then Angel keeps going. Because, you know, the vibes. I need good vibes around me at all times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Brandy's just like, I can move on from the mess. It's not like I can't get over. But you got bad energy? So you hanging on to the room situation, so you got bad energy. So what you want? What you got? Let me know what you're working with. I'm trying to see what you're working with. See if your energy okay, because I need to wake up to good energy. Brandy like, well, okay, if the energy's not right, Quad's room is right there. I'm sure her door is open for you. Period. Because there was no way. A lot of people, well, not even a lot, just a couple I've seen. A couple of people have tried to say that Angel wasn't being away with that. She was just checking the vibes, checking the energy, temperature check. That ain't how you do it. You just say, girl, we gonna get over. We gonna have a good time. We finna be the vibes, right? We finna be the vibes. Good energy only, okay? Positive vibes only. You just put it out there. You put out the positive vibes. You put out the good energy. And you hope that they follow suit. If they don't, then you act accordingly. But you interrogating her about how her energy gonna be. You changing the energy. So Brandy's going downstairs and she's letting them know what happened. Yeah, because you know the energy police. And she tells them what happened. Angel is like, well, she told me I could go to quiet room. Mimi like, Brandy like, girl, don't even do that. I said that after you said all of what you said. Do you need a replay? Do you need a replay? I said period. Because Angel, wrong road, Angel, wrong road. Wrong road. Okay. Toya like, well, you bringing the energy if you doing all of that. Apologize to your roommate. And I'm like, yeah, because you trying to act like Brandy came at you wrong. The girl was confused. Brandy was like, yeah, I got good energy. Yeah. Like, you? Like, what you mean? What you mean? Until she kept on interrogating her and Brandy felt the vibes because you was giving out vibes, bad vibes, Angel. It was annoying. And I'm like, is this why I can't remember you off of Basketball Wives? Because you was annoying, so I probably just turned it off or just ignored that she was there because I don't, This like the second time Angel got me looking like, girl, I guess. She give a old half apology, fake apology. Did she apologize or did she just do one of those, that wasn't my intentions to make you feel away. So, and I'm like, well, Brandy for one was just like, somebody was like, let's just put on that swimsuit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm trying to figure out, why is everybody coming for Brandy? What is happening? Is she the only one that's not necessarily tied to one of the ladies? Did she come in as a friend of somebody, like a real friend of somebody? I don't remember who she came in with. I just remember her saying that she used to work for Dr. Damon at the pain clinic, right? And yeah. So I think if I can remember correctly, maybe Brandy came in as a lone wolf, so it's easier to come at Brandy because ain't nobody necessarily gonna have her back off rip. Whereas if you come at Angel, Quiet's gonna see about that. Quiet's gonna see about that. So maybe that's why people trying her. So they having hibachi night for the first dinner. I said, this is not Contessa. You need to call Angel from Potomac and show her how it's done. Because this is nice. This is nice. They having hibachi night. They got the guy in there. He got the hibachi grill. He got the oil spread out, oil out. He tossed it around rice. They got the little platters with all the seafood on it. It looked like it was some lobster tails, some shrimps, something else. Was it some crawfish? Maybe it was some crawfish. Seafood platter. They got the steak over here. I said, oh, this is lovely. Just go get your rice, put your little stuff on it, your little veggies. It was bomb. I said, I'm going to have to find a hibachi night type. I'm going to have to, that was cool. That looked cool. It's going to have to be in one of my plans. Whether it's we do this here, have somebody come out. I know they be having the people that come out with the hibachi grills and do all of that. So that might be something to look into. Maybe on a vacation. So, where we at? Oh, they making their drinks. They like, ooh, girl, you got everybody's favorite liquor. They all excited. They're loving it. Toya is admiring Contessa's body, and she was like, ooh, girl, stand up. Let me see what you're working with. Ooh. I said, girl, calm down. Clean up on high five. My God. If she wasn't in the pool, she would have made the pool. My goodness, Toya. Damn, girl. They hanging out at the pool. They drinking, eating in the pool. They got the little seats that kind of hang. They kind of sit in the pool. So everybody's having a good little time. Some of them in the pool. Some of them sitting by the pool. They started talking about Heavenly. And Heavenly might not come because she said Simone is aggressive and all these things. Simone is like, I did not push her. Okay? I simply told her, don't put your hands on me. Okay? Don't put your hands on me. And I'm like, I wouldn't say aggressive per se, but she was like, girl, get your mom. It was a little more than what I have liked. Cause if I'm coming in not really knowing that you really that mad at me, because we do this all the time. That's not excusing Heavenly. We do this all the time. I'm like, hey, y'all, let's take this picture for the cameras, y'all. And you do all of that, grabbing my arm like that. Because I went back and looked at it. The way she, like, it was real, it was a little aggressive to me. I'm a delicate flower. Don't grab my arm like that. Don't grab my arm like that. So she really asked what happened. She said it wasn't aggressive. All the ladies were like, yeah, it wasn't really aggressive. Like, you know, she just took her arm off of her. But Quiet says out loud, Simone ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight, okay? She is all bark, no bite. And Simone busts out laughing. Yeah, I'm a chihuahua. Girl, ain't finna fight nobody. I be doing all that wolfing just for the sake of it. I just like to yell. But I ain't finna fight nobody. But Quad is kind of speaking up for Heavenly on one front. Just like she felt bombarded. She didn't know what was really going on. But she does also have to work on some things. We're not going to excuse her completely. So Toya's like, Simone, you okay? Brandy like, she good. No, she not. Simone, you need a hug. Simone like, no, I don't need no hug. She couldn't wait to get Toya in her arms. My God. So when they get to hugging, Toya's like, ooh, my pain is all in my ass. Simone like, you want me to figure it out for you? I was like, Jesus. She was already touching her booty before. Just is her already and get it over with. Okay, just get it done. Join. They play a little game of truth or dare. You know, they always gotta play some type of little something. Angel picks truth. She tells a story about some throat spray. She's got some throat numbing spray, thinking she feel all, as Quiet said, and she thought she was gonna die. Couldn't breathe or nothing. Brandy picks dare, and she shows Quad how to flip it and reverse it to get the twins or whatever. I said, Lord, they so crazy. Simone picks truth, and she tells them the last time that she initiated sex was in Greece in April. She said she gave head and everything. I said, well, all right. I guess Mimi picked dare because they told her to whisper something sexy in somebody's ear. She goes and Brandy, she go over to Brandy. We giving booty tonight? I said, what? We giving booty tonight? So now Quad starts her little sexy talk. You want to take a shower? Toya said, ooh, say it again, but with a little less Memphis. I said, wait a minute, don't do Memphis. With a little less Memphis. And so Quad does. Quad says it again with a little less Memphis and a little more sexy. And Toya just sitting there like, woo. Yeah, girl, just like that. They hold each other on. Yeah, girl. I said, Jesus. Just take them upstairs and sit her already. All of yous would be, I feel like the only people, it'll be Brandy and maybe Angel. They ain't with it. Maybe. Not this group. Toya, Contessa, Simone, Quad, Jackie. She gonna be acting like she don't want to. She gonna be like in the corner like, I just want to see how it's done. Y'all don't mind me. Until somebody pull her in, and that's just my 2 cents. But Simone and Toya, for sure, they just, Simone can't keep her hands off of Toya. I swear, y'all, just about every episode of this season, or every other episode of this season, Simone's hand is lingering on Toya's body at some point. Like when she was wearing that dress, when they was both, was it at Dr. Brandy's and Nurse Brandy's office? She was like, I like that jazz. Caressing her titty, talking about her. I was like, just go upstairs already. And everybody's feeling it too, because it's like Toya's girl. Toya and she want whoever. Mimi gonna say, don't tempt Toya with a good time. Ha ha ha. Toya gonna say, I just be playing around. Eugene wouldn't allow it. I said, yeah, that's the only reason you playing around for the cameras, that Eugene wouldn't allow it. But unless you're gonna do it, okay? Unless they're gonna do it. So the next day, Tessa got 2 things planned. I said, I love the way she thinks. One group is going to swim with the dolphins, and the other group, they just, they got some little road ready go-karts, and they gonna go eat. She said, I know my girls. She said, was it Toya and Quad? They ain't getting them playing with nobody's dolphins. They gonna go eat. So Simone, Brandy, Mimi, and Contessa go to the dolphins. Angel, Toya, Jackie, and Quad go eat. The dolphin crew, we'll start with the dolphin crew. They're talking about Heavenly and Simone's happenings. Did Quad say that Heavenly was coming, or was she just talking in general? Because she said something along the lines of like, I don't know how they gonna get along. I don't know how they gonna do with this, that, and the third. And then, I think I answered my own question from earlier, or I'm about to at least. Brandy had the nerve to say that, she don't really know how she feel about Heavenly, because every fight that's happened in this group, Heavenly has been in it. She da-da-da-da-da. If you're going to say that about Heavenly, you're going to have to say that about Toya. You're going to absolutely have to say that about Toya. Like, that blew me so bad. That blew me real bad, because I'm like, girl, was the first, no, that wasn't the first fight of the season. Wasn't that the first first fight of the season was Toya, because it was Toya bringing up Heavenly's son, right? And then it was Toya, who fake ass Balenciaga bag is this? So Toya's starting it. Heavenly is responding. And Heavenly is the only problem. See, Brandy, maybe that's why they trying you. Maybe that's why they trying you, because you sound like you up Toya's ass at this point. Because the fact that you gonna Heavenly's in all the fights and da-da-da-da. What? It confused me. It confused me. Because I'm like, Heavenly not in all of the fights. Toya in them too. She ain't in them by herself, rather. She probably in them all, but she ain't in them by herself. Okay? And if you just trying to take into account this last, maybe she just looking at this last event that they had, which was what's the face, Angel's party. I'm trying to see if Contessa had on that same swimsuit and she put that swimsuit back on, talking about she showered. Girl, she nasty. So, where I was at with it. Brandy. Maybe she looking at this last event where Toya was not arguing at Angel's party. And Heavenly did end up arguing because of the whole VIN number thing and why you running your mouth, yada, yada, yada. But even still, we're not going to act like Toya don't be the one that's lighting these fires. So, yeah, I said, Messy Mimi clocked it. She was right. You were right. Woo. I'm going to say, okay, Mimi clocked it. Because at the campaign event, when she was just like, I think she want to be Toya. She loves Toya. She out, Is that who she came in with? Maybe she did come in with Toya. And that's why they trying her, because they be trying Toya. Either way, I didn't like how she put it out on Heavenly when Toya be a lot of the mess too. So they have a fun little excursion. They kissing the dolphins. And Contessa is like, how do I say goodbye to my besties? She doing her little dolphins. She doing her little talking to the dolphin shot. And it did give me a flashback to, what was it? Was it freshman year of college? Freshman year of college, I had went to Miami for spring break. And was it Flanagan's, or something like that. We went to this place to eat, and they had some, like some fish sticks, but it was dolphin sticks, and they were so good. It just tastes so fresh. It was just delicious. And every time I would take a bite, my friend would be in the background. You killing all the dolphins. So Contessa talking like a dolphin cracked me up. You know, dolphins talk. Yeah, you can learn how to talk to dolphins. Okay, girl, go talk to the dolphins. It's giving Bubbles with them squirrels. Anybody used to watch the Powerpuff Girls, and Bubbles used to be in the middle of the street talking to them squirrels. That's Contessa. That's Contessa. So, the lunch crew, they on their way out to the lunch, and Jackie is stressing Angel out with their driving. She was stressing me out too. Her hat flying off. She take her hands off the wheel to get the hat. I'm just like, whoo. Quan has mentioned that she has not mentioned to the ladies about her IVF. What just happened? She doesn't want to say it right now. She just want to say it once. So she gonna wait till all of them together, because she ain't repeating herself. So at this point, Toya, I think Toya says to Angel, so what was your problem with me the other day at the event? What's our issues? Angel is still mad, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Angel is still mad at Toya because Toya did the most in front of Dr. Bernard. You're not supposed to undermine a man to his face. That was very disrespectful. And if you want to be a friend to me, you ain't gonna do that again. And Toya is just like, well, I'm confused. Because you said you wanted me to hook you up with somebody. You said you ready to settle down. And they do a flashback to what she's like, want me to hook me up with somebody? Girl, please. I'm just ready to take care of the kids. You know, I'm just ready to settle down. Toya is still standing 10 toes down that Angel would have messed up her stuff. I messed up her stuff because she was about to mess up my stuff. Basically saying that, trying to put Angel out there like she a 304. Like she a loose woman because she was talking to somebody while asking to be set up. She said Eugene's bestie would have been looking at her crazy. If she's like, I got this girl I want you to meet. She a nurse. She's so sweet. She's just everything you want in a woman. And then he meets you and you need to call him all day. Or you blowing him like just all types of mess. Now, again, because I said the last review, to me, in my opinion, Toya not wrong. She just tacky. She's just tacky. She do too much. Because even if that's the case, is her still dating somebody as in a disqualifier to hooking her up? Okay. Child, if I could see my setup, it is so janky. 2026, we're going to work on this. We're going to work on this. Where was I? Toya and Angel. Yeah, I just do think it's odd. I think it's odd that she brought, not even that she's dating somebody. Date. The part about it that kind of had me like, you're bringing him to the family reunion day. If you want to date him over here, date him over here. But you flying him in front of Toya after telling her you want her to hook you up, and then you bring this joker, and I'm gonna call him a joker because what you mean y'all been on and off for 10 years? Baby, you will not have access to me still. Not like that. Not like that. Now, if I need a little fix, if I need a munch, maybe, but bringing you to the family fun day, girl, please. I would not be parading you around like that. You've been stringing me along for 10 years. Child, I was disgusted. So, I thought that was odd to bring him there of all places, because it's like, okay, what if Toya was bringing old boy here? What if Toya was bringing old boy to the next event? Now, people gonna be like, well, what happened to Bernard? What Bernard at? And Eugene Betsy gonna be like, who the fuck is Bernard? I guess. All right, I got competition. All right. Not to say that him having competition is bad, but it's just like, girl, is you one on the man or is you not? Because who wants to deal with somebody that's been dealing with somebody for 10 years? It's one thing if you dating and you just out here dating, but somebody you've been off and on with for 10 years, girl, bye. Girl, bye. She ain't serious. Don't hook up with nobody. So, lastly, y'all, Heavenly walks in. Heavenly, y'all loud as hell. I can hear y'all all the way down the thing. Baby, they shocked. I said so. Maybe they didn't know that she was coming. She said that she's late because Damon's birthday, and she had to spend some time with him. Okay, what y'all do last night? We did married people stuff. In the confessional, she said she's here because Quad told her that Simone was talking smack. I heard you hoes was looking for me. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. That's basically what happened. Here I go. I heard somebody was looking for me. Here I go. So she's there. They headed back to the house. The Dolphin crew, y'all. And this is where we're going to get on Contessa. We're going to get on Contessa for a second. Just a second. I ain't got a whole lot of time. Just a second. They're like, she in the car. They're in the car on the way back. And she's like, are you guys tired? Do you need a nap? You need to take some showers or something? You guys okay? And they're like, yeah, I need to shower. We just got out the pool with some dolphins, girl. I'm going to need the shower. Don't you need the shower? Contessa told them she showered at the dolphin park. They're like, girl, you need some soap. Yeah, I did all of that at the dolphin park. In my head, I'm like, but you got on the swimsuit that you was in the dolphin water in. And y'all, she is adamant. She is refusing to take another shower. I already took my shower for the day. I'm not taking another shower. I was disgusted. You don't know these dolphins pee and poop in that water? You was in that water, people pee in the water. I'm sure they cleaned it, but like, you don't want to take another shower? You just went and put a wet bathing suit back on your butt, back on your tits, and you ain't gonna take a shower. You don't need to come over to the Bye Girls Club, because we're not going for nothing like that. I wish we would put some pool water push. We're gonna call her pool water puss from here on out. Contessa, better known as pool water puss. So they all get back to the house, the lunch crew there, and they are shook that Heavenly is there. Simone talking about so she just gonna walk right past me. I'm like, do you want her to speak? Last time she tried to be friendly, you kind of blew up. Like, what are we doing here? Is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? So yes, y'all. Simone gonna say to Toya, oh, you brought the trash? Who brought the trash? Who brought the trash? The trash, girl. So in the confessional, production gonna ask Toya, is a shitstorm coming? She said, oh, it's absolutely coming. And she gets up. She said, okay. She like a weather map. It cracked me up. Right here, Hurricane Heavenly is about to make landfall. Baby, it cracked me up real bad. Her getting on that. She said it's a green screen. I can put a weather map back there and do this. So that was the episode. I liked it. It cracked me up. It cracked me up, y'all. Okay, I had to make sure. I heard a little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then my husband, you okay? Yeah. Okay. Let me go tend to my daggone family because things are happening. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Comment. Are y'all watching? Who y'all think? Who y'all think was whose side y'all on? Whose side y'all on? Brandy with the energy, or Angel with the energy? Who was the crazy one in that equation? Until next time, I hear beads coming my way. Let me go, y'all. Bye.